Trinidad and Tobago. I am Renata Singh.
And I'm Kimberly Forrest. And can you believe it's Friday already?
I can't believe it, but I can. I'm grateful it is Friday. That means I get 2 days to pretend I can rest.
Oh gosh,
Kimberly.
Here we go with Renata and this resting business. Renata, do you ever have a week where you could just say you're okay? Like, you're always tired, always need to rest, always...
Yes, girl, we're always on the roll. Always hustling. It's the name of the game. You don't stop. It's not a good habit. I know you need to make time to slow down and rest. We all know that. We always say that here on the show. I just need to start taking my own advice.
Yeah, balancing everything in this life, Renata. You always have to try to maintain some form of a balance. That, I don't know, sometimes it's difficult to have that balance.
Most times it's difficult.
Especially now, because a lot of us, we in survival mode. So you're running from job to job. You're just trying to take care of a whole lot of things all together and smash it all into one day and just, I don't know, it becomes a lot. But
yes, we
all need to be mindful of our emotional, mental, and even our physical well-being and really try to get that balance. Even though it might be a little bit seesawing, but for the most part, try to get some rest in, try to get some self-care in. You need it.
Very, very, very important, especially as you're going down in age, which I am not. Yeah? I'm not. Just need to say that for the record, you know?
Yeah.
I'm still, for the most part.
Okay, yeah. Renata, but on that note, it's time for us to go really quickly to
the best of the week.
Nothing like some really excellent news for me on a glorious Monday.
We have good news on
Great
Monday.
News, Renata. So
what's the great news?
I'm so sorry that I forgot to take the name of the establishment, but there is a particular roti shop in the vicinity of Gasparilla. Across the road from it, there is the Gasparilla, where they sell all the pet stuff. Pet store. That is it, right?
No
Gasparilla
doubt.
Pet store, right? Not obliquely opposite, but a little way down. There's this roti shop. It shares in the same building of a poultry shop as well, Renata. And this particular roti shop sells $10 rotis. Now, I saw it on social media a couple weeks ago, and I said, you know what, I have to try it. But today, it was so unplanned. I was with my grandpa and my mom. And we were on that side, we went to buy chicken, and there it was, $10 roti. You get 2 pieces of chicken, you get potatoes with it, a good sized roti. It was more than belly full. I couldn't even eat all the entire thing.
Really? And you didn't even bring piece to taste?
I should have, but it tasted really good.
Wow, nobody cares, Kimberly.
Renata, no, I needed to share this because I know all of us were looking for
some thoughts, not in actual
action.
Food.
But
right.
When you're on the road, sometimes you're looking for something cheap to eat because things are so expensive now. When you find something that is $10, could you imagine for $20 you can get a roti, you can get a snack, a little dessert, and a drink for $20. Wow. Think about it.
I mean, shout out to those people, whoever they are, big up your whole self. Like, there is nowhere that you could find a roti for $10. And whoever came up with this idea.
Not nowhere. Clearly, there are places.
No, well, like there. Well, I'm not aware. If you guys are in the know.
Yeah, any plugs?
Of all the cheap places to get food, not just roti, but just food in general, please hit us up. That number is 393-ACTN.
We'll definitely share it on the show, though, because, again, a lot of people, sometimes you're on the road and you probably forgot, didn't have the time to cook the evening before or early in the morning. You just need to get something really cheap to eat. So, yeah, hit us up. Let us know so we could share it here on the show for the benefit of all of us.
Not only share it here on the show, go and buy food.
Yeah.
Like, everybody likes a good, cheap food that tastes great.
Girl, that is music to my
Kimberly.
Renata, you are married. And one of the questions I would ask you is, how bad does your parents or your in-laws want a grandchild?
I don't know, and that's their problem.
Okay, it doesn't matter to them.
I don't know, they probably wanted that, but that is not their business.
Okay, all right. For one couple in India, they have made it their business to get a grandchild.
Extremely demanding.
Retired senior officer and his wife, who are based in Haridwar, have sued their pilot son and daughter-in-law on grounds of mental harassment. The parents say that they have failed to give them a grandchild even after 6 years of marriage. The elderly couple has demanded a grandchild within a year, or rupees 5 crore, which they claim they have spent on their son's upbringing and education.
इन लोगों का जो रवैया था, मतलब पेरेंट्स के लिए इतना सोचना नहीं है, और हमने इतने सारे हमने बहुत शौक से इसको पायलट बनाया, इसका मन था पायलट बनने का, तो हमने बहुत शौक से बनाया, सारा पूरी खर्चा कर दिया अपने जीवन का कि बेटा जब बड़ा होगा तो अच्छे से शादी करेंगे और हम लोग ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के सुख मिलेगा हमें, ठीक है। शादी के 6 साल हो गए और मैं क्या बोलूँ, मैं बयान नहीं कर सकता। हम सच में हमको लगता है कि हम सब कुछ हो तो कुछ नहीं मेरे पास, कुछ नहीं है मेरे पास।
The petition was admitted by a local court in Haridwar and is listed for hearing on May 15.
हमारे घर से सब बच्चे गुजरते हैं ना, हमने जब घर बनाया बच्चे गुजरते हैं, देख के अंदर से जो हुक होता है ना, मैं और मुझे भी इसको भी बच्चे से बहुत प्यार है, लेकिन वही होता है ना, भगवान जिससे हम ज्यादा प्यार चाहते हैं वही हमें नहीं मिला।
Okay, let's get into it really quickly because we don't have a lot of time. Here's my thing. First,
Mind your business. Secondly, mind your business.
How you know they weren't trying to have kids?
Right.
How you so sure they could have kids? Other thing is, you saying that, you gosh, you want this grandchild, you want this grandchild. By suing your son and your daughter-in-law, you've just lost your son and daughter-in-law.
Yeah, and probably
And the grandchild.
pauperize
or
them
children.
too. How could they afford after this to have a kid?
The other part to that is he said that he made his son pilot with great enthusiasm, whatever. And while I could understand, you probably spent your life savings or whatever on your child to become a pilot. What does that have to do with having a grandchild? Like, you did that for your child. Kudos for you. And I'm not saying that, you know, as children, we should be ungrateful, but at the same point in time, children have their own path to walk as well. And it comes back to the whole big thing of how you know they could have kids.
Exactly.
How you know they haven't been, like, do you know their struggles?
Correct.
Because clearly you do not have a good relationship with them. If you did, this definitely would not be what you would be doing. You won't be suing them for millions of dollars.
Millions, literally. Like, I understand, like, people would have a desire, you know, you have a desire to
Have a
have
grandchild.
grandkids or children or whatever the case may be, and that's fine. There's nothing
It's
wrong with
fine.
that.
That's great.
But you can't go making demands on people to have kids. Suppose these people know, like, as a couple, that, you know what, they don't want to have kids or whatever, for whatever reason. They're not prepared to be parents. You will force these people to become parents to appease you. And then maybe the child may be neglected, etc. I'm just saying, right?
Right. I'm hearing you, and I feel as though, you know, this conversation of people asking people when they're going to have children and stuff like that, it's not okay. I don't know why it's still a thing in the year of our Lord 2022, but
It's nobody's business. That's nobody's business.
Agreed.
We need to stop generally asking people questions like that.
To stop mining people, other people culture and womb. Like, leave it alone.
Yes.
Leave it alone.
Agreed. Completely agreed.
Super savings for a super mom. Save money and let mom look great with the best brand at best prices. May is all about mom. Get 15% off Bridgestone and Firestone passenger SUV and 4x4 tires. Let's celebrate the moms with discounts on her tires at Brandtech. Get free installation, alignment, and a cup of coffee for mom. Whenever you're ready, we're ready for you. Offer valid while stocks last until May 31st, 2022. Visit us at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montreal, Chagolas, Mondays to Fridays between the hours of 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 672-8575 or WhatsApp us at 684-3600. Our email is sales@brandtechlimited.com. Be sure to like and follow us on social media on Facebook, Brandtech Limited, Instagram and TikTok at Brandtech Limited TT. Get the best deals on the best brands only at Brandtech. Get all your AC needs from Avinash AC Services. We do installation, repairs, and servicing of AC units at affordable prices. Our unit starts at an unbeatable price of $2,700. Contact us at 375-0490 or 767-2896. Avinash AC Services, the comfort boss. It's time for your car tip, and of course it's brought to you by our friends at Brandtech Limited. So, Renata, one of the things that we have to practice doing is inspecting our vehicles regularly.
Yeah.
Right? So you should take a walk around your vehicle at least once every week. While you take a walk, inspect your car and look for body damages. You should also inspect your tires for any wear, punctures, or cuts, and test every lock, window, and even the sunroof. So I just want to stick on that lock thing. The lights too. That's another thing. People
tell about that in a short bit.
Okay, people be walking around, well, not walking, driving around, and they're not sure whether their brake slice is, because obviously it's behind. Unless somebody tells you that your brake slice isn't working, you wouldn't know.
Right.
So,
you're done with your tip there?
Yeah.
That's the tips, right? I have a story to tell. So, Kimberly, me and my husband was driving, except we were in different vehicles. I was behind him. He was in the van driving. In front of me, we were going to the grocery. Don't ask why we went to in separate vehicles. It just worked out that way. Anyways, back to the story. Now, I'm accustomed to driving the van that he usually does, and I go all over Trinidad and Tobago with this van. Now, Kimberly, sometimes, people might be watching a little funny. Now I realize the possibility of why they could have been watching me funny. So while driving behind him, I am noticing this man putting on the indicator on the opposite side each time. So he turning left, indicator on the right. He turning right, the indicator on the left. And I'm like, but what is going on with this man? I leave it once, twice. I was like, nah, boy, something wrong here. Something wrong here. So when we got to the place, I was like, were you turning or deliberately turning on the indicators on the opposite side to trick me or something? He's like, girl, what happened? But everybody these days like to tell me, because I recently started wearing glasses, is trouble about how I'm blind. But guys, you can't be blind.
Don't tell me you tape it. Don't tell me you tape it.
Of course I couldn't tape it. How I tape it? I'm driving. We don't use the phone and drive. Kimberly, what is wrong with you? That's illegal.
Was this sum total, or what happened in the end?
In the end, he tried to tell me something was wrong with me, and it got into a little heat. I was like, we going into the grocery, and I was like, Joshua, you were turning it on the opposite side, because I tried to figure out if it was really a trick or if something really wrong with the van earlier. And he was like, you know what? It was a trick? Really?
But she now realized that he was doing
Well, I was trying to have this conversation with this man. I'm like, what is this going on?
Oh,
Joshua, are you serious?
He just told her.
So he had us right. He was like, don't worry. When I come out of the van, I'll check it. So when I meet up with him, I was like, did you check it? What is this going on? All the time I'm thinking something wrong with this van.
Clearly, no, you still thinking that.
Yes.
Did you drive the van today?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Because I was not going to ask you.
I need to go and check that myself. I need peace of mind.
So Renata, no, okay. We had a whole other segment prepared, but I just need to take the time to find this out. You said when you started telling your story, right? You said, I find people Israel be watching me real strange when I'm driving.
Well, it's
so now I have to ask why people is watching you strange when you're driving. Because if nothing is wrong with the machine, which is the vehicle,
it's out of
then
me.
what is happening?
Well, I just be having a time when I drive by myself, right? Especially on the highway. Like, if you all ever see me on the highway, just please pretend you don't know how. Don't judge me, my character, or anything like that. I be singing very loud and sometimes dancing.
Y'all, pointers, check your vehicles regularly. Make sure your indicator lights are working. Make sure your headlights are working, your park lights are working, your brakes lights are working. Just make sure your tires aren't punctured. Of course, if you're going to get those tires, check out Brandtech Limited for your tires because they got the best deals at the best prices. Only at Brandtech you can get that cycle. Only at Brandtech.
It's true.
How often should you even take a shower? Is it once a day, twice a day, once a week, once a month, once a year, once every other day? When? When is the appropriate time to take a shower? And should you be confined to a strict routine of showers?
Yes, you should. Because when you're talking showers, it's not just if you like to bathe, Kimberly, or whatnot. It's personal hygiene. And to maintain proper personal hygiene, you need to take baths.
Well, one TikToker may beg to differ with you, Renata. This is what she had to say regarding taking a shower.
Good morning. Happy Monday. I shower once a week. You heard that right. Not just wash my hair once a week. I step into a bathing receptacle once a week. And I get the question, why? And I stick by my original answer to this comment of, I just don't like it. But I figured I could try to provide a little more insight into why I don't like it. Reason one, the time commitment. From warming the water up, to getting into the shower, to doing all of the necessary shower things, to getting out of the shower, to drying off, to waiting for my hair to dry. Reason two, wet hair. I hate the feeling of wet hair. And no, I can't use a hairdryer because I hate the sound of the hairdryer. Reason three, skin issues. Since I started showering less, and keep in mind, I was never an everyday shower since like middle school maybe. Anyway, my eczema, my dry scalp, just all my skin issues have gotten better. And reason four, it's not wasteful. It goes with water and products.
Kimberly, people will always find reasons to defend their toxic behaviors.
But here's where she missed it for me. The first thing she said is something about washing her hair. No, the time commitment. The time commitment to take a shower is her problem, but homegirl there busy flat ironing her hair. If you have time to flat iron your hair, honey, you have time to take a shower. Right? That's number one. Number two, she said because of her hair getting wet, it feels icky. You never hear about shower cap. You never hear about putting your hair up in a little bun. Like, I'm confused. Number two makes no sense to me. Number three, what was the third one? Boy, I'm trying to remember.
I'm just recovering.
I can't recall. Two, the wet hair. Three, dry skin issues. There are all different sorts and so much things on the shelf just here in Trinidad and Tobago. And when you travel abroad, there are even more things on the shelf to choose from to help with dry skin and all that kind of thing, all kind of special body foaming business and all kind of things to help with that. Number four, she says it saves water. But what about our nostrils? What about our nostrils? This is what I have to ask homegirl. Your body odor is not good for the environment. Let's just start there.
How is she living with herself?
Apparently she is.
I mean, I'm not seeing a ring there either. She doesn't seem to be married. Anyways, you see this kind of behavior, again, Kimberly, people will find all sorts of reasons to defend their, again,
why they do what they do or don't do why they
stuff and listen, this is just, she started off saying she just don't like it. Guess what? This is life. Plenty times we have to be doing things that we don't like. Plenty times.
Yes, Renata, but not, I guess everybody's different. But
let's talk, Kimberly, let's talk a little bit about what's the appropriate amount of times that you should shower for the day.
But before we go there, I just want to say my experience with taking showers, even as a child growing up, even as an adult, it's always, like, I feel so refreshed when I take a shower. Like, showers to me are just, it makes me feel refreshed and revived and just full of life. So I'm not sure what experiences she's had. Probably she had traumatic experiences while showering. I don't know.
You're hitting the nail on the head there.
But anyways, back to your conversation of, you know,
how many times for the day or how many times period is...
You want me to answer first?
Yeah, what do you think?
Okay, minimum twice.
Yeah.
Minimum twice, once in the morning, once in the evening. If you happen to be able to throw in a shower in between because maybe you're in the yard doing some stuff or maybe you did something and you got more dirty or whatever and you just want to take a shower.
Honestly,
but I think minimum twice a day.
Yeah, I hear you with that.
The wash and hair business, I
every
think
3 days.
Honestly depends on the hair type that you have.
Every 3 days.
No, my hair type gets, that's what I'm going to say. My hair type gets oily probably within the second day, right? So I would wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. 3 days for me is pushing it. But for some persons, once a week, they may be able to wash hair because they have dry hair and that.
Yeah, but in those instances...
At minimum,
in those instances...
Once a week, and for me, that's still pushing it.
Yeah, but in those instances, Kimberly, again, odor is a real thing. Please, if you don't be washing your hair,
get dry shampoo
twice or 3 times a week.
Get dry shampoo.
Correct. Get dry shampoo.
Get dry shampoo.
But Kimberly, with regard to the amounts of times, I think 2 is a more practical amount of time because I mean I'm considering persons that are out at work and stuff like that. Do you know? Wait, let's have this conversation. And I learned this when I was younger. And it was completely shocking to me because I was always accustomed to taking showers in the morning. Do you know there are people that go out, work, go to school, do their whole day without taking a shower?
I can't do it, you know. At some point in between, like around mid-morning, I start feeling icky.
Yes.
You know what? And that's not me leaving my house. That's me just having a lazy day by like 9 o'clock-ish. I'm like,
I don't know. How do people feel comfortable leaving their homes and not like, you know, shower?
Yeah, that's,
you know?
And brushing your teeth and thing, like, ugh.
I don't know. I feel like showering is a part of loving yourself. And I feel like people that don't like to do these simple things possibly don't really like themselves all that much. Like, that's what I have to put it at, Kimberly.
I'm not even going to entertain you anymore.
That's what I have to put it at. No, seriously, this is serious talk, though. Like, if you love yourself, you will take care of yourself. And part of taking care of yourself is grooming yourself, making sure that you are... your hygiene is in the toppers. So we are not, Kimberly, completing 2022. And I mean,
without taking showers. Twice a day, I already do that. Been doing it since I was a child.
What?
Go ahead.
We are not completing 2022 with, you know, not discussing real problems like body odor and stuff like that. Listen, everybody has these problems, but there are things that you can do to take care of yourself, ensure that you're in an order. And we need to have those conversations.
With the very basic. Soap and water. Take a shower, guys. Yes, Renata, but that takes us to what? Our post of the day. Now, this post of the day, Renata, of course, it's brought to you by our friends at Avinash AC Services. Go check them out. They have some really great specials on the air conditioning units. I usually use them all the time. They're no strangers to me. They're really, really awesome, really great customer service. So check them out, guys. But this post of the day, I asked the director to speed it up for me because it's a very long video that I found, right? So this man, you can see he's going down. He's coming up. If you see where high he come from, right? So he's going down, he's going down, going down, going down. Right, there, he reached the bottom. You see the paint bucket? But see a little paintbrush? He walking back up, well, climbing back up the ladder.
Wait, where's this?
I believe from the accent that I picked up in the video, it was Jamaica. And you know what was really dangerous to me as well? The cars passing in my head. I'm thinking, I hope no car, you know, just don't edge off on him a little bit and kind of knock the thing down.
Listen, the man
so
is
you see,
doing
what's coming back down.
We could laugh all we want, said funny and humorous and whatever, but the man is doing what he has to do, Kimberly, to earn an honest living.
But here's the thing to this, and this is where working smart comes in. So you're seeing where the banister is there. You know, if he actually went on the banister and he went over the banister, he would have been able to paint from right there, right? Maybe not reach quite all the way down.
Because it's really short.
A huge, correct. Better yet, if he had one of the roller brush with the extension, man, he whipping that up in 2/2s.
Man, he probably just, you know, he probably get out.
I can tell you this.
Girl,
He got a full workout, but I'm sure that took him a really long time to paint. Something that literally looks like it would take you 5, 10, 15 minutes tops, not even so much to paint.
Sistren, you don't understand what's happened there. The man's is
Get paid.
getting hourly paid.
I think he gets paid by the minute. So I just wanted to inform everyone, you know, those of us who are interested in that home garden or etc., the National Seed Bank, they have some seeds available as at yesterday. So from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday to Fridays and Saturday Monday to Friday, and I think
at St. Augustine.
Right, St. Augustine operates from 8 a.m.
to 2
p.m. Monday to Friday. Sorry, guys. My eyes just really was deceiving me there. But anyways, you all could hit them up, give them a call, and these are the seeds they have available. They're actually really cheap. You can get corn, you can get bodi, you can get jingy, you can get pigeon peas, different sizes, as in the packaging, right? Like 100 grams, one is 500 grams. I think you can get same as well, and okra. They're very, very cheap, so you're getting a whole lot for that price, 40 cents for corn, 100 grams of corn, etc. So definitely hit them up, get to them. Those seeds are actually pretty cheap. When you buy seeds on the outside, you don't pay anything less than $10 for it, which is really good still, but if you can get it cheaper, I mean, go and get it cheaper thing.
Anything to save a buck.
Drum rolls, please. WASA has repaired 2,224 leaks. Can you imagine, right? That was for the month of April 2022. Now, really tiny to the top there, can you see what the person wrote? 2,224 new potholes, Alia. And I could not agree more. I'm sure if we go and check where those 2,224 leaks were, we really would find potholes. I have no doubt in that.
I am not going to comment on the matter.
That was my comment. I made it. I stand by my statement.
I will refrain.
I did not know that I was possibly using a Post-it wrong until this video.
Using Post-it notes wrong, here's how you use them properly. Normally, we rip off Post-it notes like this, but the problem is that it then wants to naturally unstick itself. Instead, you should rip them off sideways because then it sticks properly.
I was today years old when I learned to use a Post-it. And that's the entire goodness of this week, all wrapped up in one.
With a nice little bow at the top, don't you forget it.
Just for you. I hope you guys enjoyed those highlight reels from this week. Kimberly, it's always a fun time here on the show. We talk about a whole lot. Sometimes I don't realize how much we actually talk about here on the show until, you know, we reach the end of a season and we're reviewing and I'm like, whoa, that happened.
That was a lot, yeah. we chat a lot about a lot of things that's happening.
Yes, but you guys, again, you can chime in on our conversations. We like to keep things interactive here on the evening show. That number is 393-ACT and you can stay connected with us. We love to hear from you. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of or less of. We're here for it.
Yeah, guys. But on that note, we're wishing you a really, really great weekend. I hope you guys get some rest in there. Try to give yourself a little self-care as well, right?
What she said. See you guys on Monday.
Yeah,
bye.